Hey guys, Novio for our Wheels in Japan playlist and our mini-series on crazy drivers in Japan. So this road is usually pretty quick. Both lanes are usually moving along pretty well. Those traffic lights there, usually if we get caught on a red light, it'll only be for a little while and then we're off again. However, this particular day, we were sitting here for maybe 15 minutes watching the lights change, and the reason was that this left lane was barely moving. And it soon became evident that the reason was that the left lane here is people queuing to get into McDonald's, which is just ridiculous. We've showed you this in other places, other examples of McDonald's where they have the same thing, where their customers are basically blocking one lane of a busy road, and no one seems to do anything about it. It's just what they do. So this is another odd thing. We actually showed you this one a long time ago as well. When it comes to lanes merging or two roads merging, the lanes aren't actually merging. This is two lanes coming together with another two lanes. So you can stay in your own lane. You don't have to do anything. But what they do is they panic and they decide they need to get over to whatever lane they want to be in later, but they need to do it now. There's no reason. If they just stayed at their normal pace and just slowly merged together like a zipper, the road wouldn't be going so slowly. But they panic and they have to get across as soon as possible. Right? So there's no shortage of crazy drivers. All I've got to do is give the camera to the passengers when we're going somewhere in the car, and they'll just take all this video for you. It's easy. It's easy. The phone zombies everywhere. Phone zombies everywhere, all around us. We'll give you a few examples of that in a minute. But everywhere. Every time you stop at the traffic lights, you look around, everybody's on the phone. And when they're moving, we show you when they're sitting at the traffic lights because that's the easiest time. But what's really scary is you see them coming towards you with their heads looking down in their laps. Look at this, the guy beside us and the guy behind us, both on the phone. Scary business, it really is. And it seems to be getting more prolific because everybody does it, everybody does it. And that's the way it works in Japan. If everybody does something, then it must be okay, so everybody does it. And the chances of getting penalised, of course it is against the law and you can get a penalty for it, but the chances of getting a penalty for it is so remote, nobody even thinks about it. Because they're all doing it, they just all do it and they don't even think about it. So they know they're not supposed to. Now and again, you'll be looking at someone who's doing it and they'll see you looking at them and they'll put the phone down because they're obviously aware of the fact they're not supposed to. But most people don't care. Most people will sit there on the phone and if you look at them, they don't care. They don't normally notice. Our camera is a red camera that the kids point out the window at these people and they don't even notice because they're so absorbed in the phone. Here's a guy holding it up to his ear as he's driving around. They don't even notice. They're really super unaware of what's going on around them. Hell, this, the guy in the black car and the guy in the blue truck, or the lady in the blue truck, are both on the phone. That's how prolific it is. Another truck driver. The truck drivers are the scariest. They seem to do it the most. This guy is a classic, cruising along, staring at it, and glance up at the road now and again. Same guy again. And again, most of them, they're not worried about anybody seeing them doing it because it just seems they think it's normal. Everybody does it, so everybody does it, so they don't have a problem doing it. Oh, cyclists too. Again, not supposed to do it. They're actually bringing in some new penalties in the near future for cyclists doing this. There's already penalties, but it's hard to enforce it, so they're bringing in a thing where they're going to connect it to people's My Number card. This guy got really paranoid because he'd been staring at it and then he saw us pointing the camera at him and he put it down and pretended he wasn't looking at it. I wasn't looking at it. I wasn't looking at it. No. Oh, here's a funny one. Why even bother? Might as well continue through. Once you've crossed that big white line and you're actually across the pedestrian crossing, you might as well continue. This guy didn't stop late or anything like that either. He just slowly cruised up past the line, as the motorcyclists do as well. They lane filter through between the traffic up the front and cross the line and sit in the intersection, which again is pointless. You might as well continue on because if there's coppers watching, it's the same penalty. Oh, this is a funny one. They corner like they're driving a bus. So if they're going to turn right, they'll swing right across to the left, right across the line, and then swing really far to the left and then turn right. And also if they're going to turn left, they'll swing right across to the right and then turn left. Really dangerous. You've got to watch out for them doing it because they'll wipe you out if you're not paying attention. Don't know what happened here. The pink car and the black car and someone on a scooter did something. No damage, no obvious damage to anything, but obviously someone's contacted somebody, been in contact, or some vehicle has contacted another vehicle, so the police have to do their report. As we mentioned before, any contact between vehicles at all, no matter how minimal the damage, has to be reported, and they have to come and faff and take notes for an hour or two. Anyway, that's more than enough of that. More videos coming soon.